A client called. She sounded intriguing, so I decided to pay her a visit. As I walked down the hallway of her building, the scent of incense brought back memories. When I walked into her apartment, I quickly looked around. There were things everywhere. She was standing behind a table and said,
"I've tried everything, Detective. Full moon rituals, prosperity baths, divine courses with quantum shamans. And yet nothing has changed."
"I see."
"It doesn't matter what I try. It keeps feeling like Mercury is always retrograde."
I didn't know what that meant, but it didn't sound good. I asked her to show me her place. I saw potions, essential oils, cards for readings, all kinds of books, and Himalayan salt lamps, and even more Himalayan salt lamps. She asked me to sit with her. I did, and then said, "You have quite the collection of things here."
"I do. Would you like a tarot card reading?"
I was tempted but declined. Her voice was soothing and her eyes hypnotic. I don't know if it was her or the incense, but I felt my kundalini rising. I knew I couldn't go there. I had a case to solve. So I got up and decided to look around some more. There were dream catchers, astrological scrolls, and different types of cards. There were salts, burning incense, and even more Himalayan salt lamps. There were scrolls with illegible AI-generated words on them. It was all overwhelming. I was tempted to pick a tarot card, but instead, I said, "Have you stopped trying long enough to allow something to actually shift?" She looked straight at me, confused. "It seems like you're stuck in a loop of trying, and trying is just movement without direction." She kept looking at me with those eyes, and then said,
"But I've tried so hard. You don't understand. I need to keep trying."
"Trying looks like effort, but it's a perfect disguise for not actually choosing." She looked down at her table and saw the different allow buttons, as if she really saw them for the first time. I knew she was a bit stunned, but I said, "You could stop and allow change to happen, but you would have to stop the game of endlessly trying." She grasped and held one of the allow buttons as she was deep in thought. The room seemed to hold its breath, but I knew she could handle it. It felt like it was time for me to leave, so I let myself out. It was already dark outside, but I had a good day's work. Funny thing about change, most would rather keep trying than choose something different.